went to the breakfast. I think it was called building relationships or something. And basically it was just a session on, first of all, there was free food. Okay. Also, it was a session about how, even about being introverted or whatever your situation is, if you're an introvert or extrovert, whatever, in the world of the legal world. You know, we law students hear all the time that you need to build relationships and network and all this stuff. And it was basically, how are you going to do that? So, did that. Then went and talked to the Access Less representative. Then I went to what I wish I knew before Barbara. Then the social action luncheon. Then the something else. I'll insert a list of the events or whatever. Oh, after the social action luncheon, I went to this other session, which was about, it was called, I think it was called Know Your Worth or something, monetizing your legal skills, which basically was, you know, important for me to attend because, like, I took law office management or whatever, and I'm real passionate about money, and often in the wrong way. A lot of lawyers are like, which you should be really serious about getting paid for your time. But I think that my passions run so deep for like justice that I might get into certain situations where I might not get paid, or I might not be as demanding as I need to about getting paid, or, you know, I might shrink and not demand what I deserve to be paid for my legal skills and my you know, my qualifications and credentials and all of that. So I already got some credentials that I'm not, you know, that I don't necessarily use to negotiate salary or pay or anything like that. So it was just very important to hear, like, you're worth 3 times whatever even you're asking for. So just be comfortable in that. So after that, went to a plenary session that was supposed to last 2 hours. It only lasted an hour. Then there was a mixer that night. So I went to the mixer, had a blast. Oh, between that time and that time, I was trying to do all this homework or whatever. So I edited the little video for this homework assignment. No, I shot the video for the homework assignment. And then during and a little after the mixer, I was tipsy or whatever, but I still had to turn in the assignment, and I still had to edit the assignment. So I came here to try to edit the assignment. Got it turned in. I had a great time at the mixer. So good time at the mixer. Then the next morning was a community service project. So I contributed some. So first they had kind of 2 community service projects going on. They had like a basket there for community service, for you to bring pencils for like a pencil drive. So I think they were trying to, I know at the very beginning, when I went to like a president's meeting or something on Zoom, they were talking about how the pencils are for Nigerian students who can't afford pencils, and they be breaking the pencils in half and threes and stuff just to be able to, get their education essentially. So that was kind of dear to me. So of course I got Instacart because I didn't drive down here. I got a Lyft from the airport. And yeah. So I had my experiences with Lyft this time for the first time. Then carded to me the pencils and the erasers. Then the other part of the community service event was packing like little bags of toiletries. I don't remember if it was for a shelter or something. But anyway, we put like loofahs in there, lotion, hand sanitizer, soap. I don't know what else, but we put stuff in the little bags. That was cool. Then the next section was called social justice lawyering or something like that. And so it was kind of a more intimate session. Like, they all wanted us to sit at the same table, and it was kind of like a round table talk with two prominent black male attorneys and stuff, and we had kind of like a personal conversation and stuff about some of the things that come up, and some of the issues that I have experienced at my school about maybe not being black enough or whatever, about being your authentic black self, whoever that is, whatever that looks like. It's not really up to anybody else to decide what that is for you. Very important to know. So that was very important for me to hear. Then go to the last plenary session. Very long, very drawn out. It was about voting for people to fill the next board. Now, the reason that I delegated myself is because I didn't want other people that were going. It was only one other person who went. I didn't want her to be stuck in a plenary session while she could have been going to other stuff, which I don't think that she really attended much. Besides, she attended some of the events I was at, and she attended a journal symposium the first day. So I'll insert some pictures, a few pictures I took this weekend. But you'll see we have like some green wristbands and some wristbands a certain color based on what meal choice we chose for that particular event. There were like 3 big events that you have meals. My choice was like salmon, steak, or chicken. So yeah, I didn't want her to be stuck in any plenary sessions, trying to vote or listen to whatever, But it also was kind of like counterintuitive because I'm graduating in May, so these things aren't really gonna affect me that much. But it was important for me to kind of take that sacrifice because somebody had to be there or whatever on our behalf. And so whatever, I made the time, as I do with everything else in life. And so that was extremely long. We had to listen to speeches for voting yesterday. The thing with that though was there was only one position that was not unopposed. So they could have done like, you heard a speech, then you did a question and answer forum where the delegates got to ask the candidates questions. The chair, past chair, got to ask questions. Then they told us to go for a few minutes. They sent the ballot. We had to return and talk for a few more minutes about what, I don't, whatever. Then, so we finally get out of that, exhausted. Then, when I finally got out of that, this girl I met, or whatever at the thing, I was talking to her and this other girl about it, and I was like, oh, shoot, you know, I had all this stuff that I had packed, but I forgot to get a bra, a strapless bra, because my dress was a spaghetti strap for the gala. So she and I rode, well, she took me because she parked, and so I didn't have to get a lift or nothing to take me to Target. So she and I went to Target and got a strapless bra. Come back to the hotel, started preparing for the gala. Do my hair, do my makeup, show up to the gala 2 minutes before it starts. It doesn't start on time like mostly everything else in this convention. Very lackluster. But I hung with my new love or whatever. You shouldn't say things that are not reciprocated. But I hung with my new friend or whatever. I didn't get any pictures. So afterwards, I went to my room, just hung out or whatever. Went to the bar first, or went to my room, then went to the bar, then went back to my room, just hung out for a few hours, and I went to sleep. So I woke up and I had to get another hotel room somewhere else because I wasn't paying $300 for one night to extend mine. The special was only for the 2nd through the 5th, and so you had to check out today. I wasn't extending it because I'm not paying for that, and I wasn't gonna put it on the school's bill to do that either. If they want to reimburse me for the $90-something I spent today, that's better than $300-400. Came here, and the rest was history. I'll probably do a short story time because this video is like a bit lengthy. I'll do a short story time about my experience with a timeshare today when I was trying to go on vacation. I feel like I'm smoking marijuana right now. So, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know when it's gonna be or how it's gonna be, but it's gonna be. Like, comment, and subscribe. What else have we saying? Suggest. I haven't done one of these in so long. And then suggest some topics that you might want to see me talk about or hear me talk about. I have a lot left. I'm full. I'm over it. It was Del Taco. It was an experience. It was sufficient. It wasn't expensive at all. I like that. It was ready pretty quickly. So right now I'm gonna resume doing my homework real quick and turn it in, and then I'm gonna start packing for tomorrow, and that will be that. All right, see y'all in the next video. Bye.